Alright guys, stick with me here for just a minute. So, a while back, I suddenly started getting allergic to deodorant, and I had to change the deodorant that was more natural. It didn't have, I think it's aluminum, is what causes like the redness and whatnot. Anyway, so I found a couple different deodorants, and they're in these plastic dispensers, and these are really heavily built. And when you get through using it, I was like, there's got to be something else we can do with this. And we did. So when you open up the deodorant, here's the little Acme thread that it moves up and down. And this is what the deodorant itself is actually mounted onto. I'm sure the reason they have holes in there is so that when they press the deodorant onto it, or however they're forming it, they don't get air bubbles underneath. But what I did is I made this piece. This uses the same thread profile that we have in here, and now we can stick other stuff in these. Now, I know it's kind of hard for me to do this one-handed. In fact, it's almost impossible to do one-handed. There you go. But now we have a tray that moves up and down. So if we take one of these things, fill them up with, say, screws. Here we go. So we have our container that is full of, I don't know, 6mm M3 screws. And we want them to be on the top so we can easily get to them. Then we can just twist the bottom of it, move the screws up to the top, and lid fits on there just the same. And I think that is pretty nice. That's instead of throwing these plastic containers away, we print up our own little cores for them, and then we use them for whatever we need. Now, I don't know how watertight these things are, but you have a decent amount of room in there when that thing is all the way down. And then our lid, and you can see this thing is pretty heavy plastic. So, yeah, I'm glad I'm not throwing those away anymore. Now I'm going to start making these little containers out of them and use them for something. And if any of you who are looking for this, the Squanch deodorant here we picked up at Kroger's. And this one came from Duluth Trading Company. So, there you go.